What up? I'm Tucker, and today we're gonna roll some pasta dough. So I whipped up this dough over here, and we kneaded it for about 10 minutes, and then we let it rest for about 30 minutes. A nice 30 minutes it's been resting over here. So I'm gonna show you two different ways of rolling out some pasta dough. So for that, we're gonna cut our dough directly in half over here. All right. So the first half, I'm gonna use a rolling pin to roll out, all right, Nona style over here. And the second way, we'll use a pasta extruder, all right? So very exciting, double methods. Got some bench flour here. All right, first step, you always wanna flour up that workspace, all right? Flour up that workspace, give yourself a nice floury layer, all right? Got our half of a little dough ball here. You wanna get a little flour on that. You wanna get a little flour on your rolling pin, on your hands. You really just want a base flour coating on everything, right? And then from there, you just want to apply firm but gentle pressure, all right, rolling out that dough. And the resting process was super important because if you tried to roll out that dough directly after making it, all of that gluten activation would not really allow you to roll it out. It would just kind of spring back on you, all right? And so when you roll out pasta by hand, all right, you need to apply firm, pick whatever shape you want to cut into it and just have at it. So today, I can show you some fettuccine. So you want to square that edge here, and then you can just come through and you make about 1/3 of an inch cut for those fettuccine noodles, right? And so there you have it. That's our rolling pin style, all right? Second form of rolling out pasta dough, we're gonna use the machine, all right? So I've got a quarter of my dough ball here, all right? And same as with rolling pin method, you wanna get a little flour coating on the outside. And I've set my pasta machine to 0, all right? You always wanna start at 0. It's the thickest, if you will, all right? So you just pop your dough in there, crank it out, right? And it's formed a nice thin looking little sheet here, all right? Some people will tell you to do two rolls in each one, all right? Or you can do one in each one, right? So I've turned my pasta machine up to 1. And anytime you get a little bit thinner, you wanna add a little bit more flour, all right? And so now we're gonna go to 2, roll it through, all right? And so you can hit each number 1 time, all right? Or what I like to do personally is I like to skip every other number, but then I roll it twice. So I go 0, and then I go to 2, but I roll it through 2 twice. And then I go to 4, but I roll it through 4 twice, all right? And so both will obviously get you this beautiful thin sheet of dough with very minimal effort, all right? And this particular machine goes all the way up to 9. So check it out, it's making us a beautiful sheet right here, all right? And so if we were to make some filled pastas, this would be a perfectly beautiful sheet of dough ready for us right here, all right? And again, getting a little thin, so I'm gonna add a little bit more flour, just so it doesn't stick, all right? It will absolutely stick between these rollers, so in order to have a good time, make sure you keep that nice even flour coating. And then I honestly wouldn't go too much thinner than 7, all right? I do like to have a little bit of texture to my pasta. So as I mentioned, this one in particular goes up to 9. And so for any filled pasta, when you're gonna double up the layers, all right? So when you're doing a filled pasta, you have your bottom layer, you have your farce, and then you have your top layer of pasta. I would roll it out to a 7. If you were just gonna make some noodles, all right, you can probably just stay at like 6 or so, all right? And so there we have it. That's Nona style with a rolling pin. That's extruded machine pasta. And that's pasta dough.